couple things. George Landrum's song, by the way.
Yo, come on, move this. Shake that body.
There's not a lot of body shaking.
Shake that body.
All right, and welcome everybody to TD15 Weekly. This is episode 3 for week 3. I don't know what this big smile is for. We have George Landrum here. Some of you know him as that goalie from Uptown. This is a great way for a lot of you to meet him. A lot of people have not met him in person. I spend every day with him. He's a great guy. So we have 12 questions for George. We forgot to do the Mega League B, so we'll have to maybe just do that later. We forgot to pick that. 12 questions for George, then I have my picks for Mega League A. All right.
Well, before we get into the questions, I'd like to thank Tank for having me here on the show. Two-time watcher, first time on the show. Really excited to be here.
Awesome. That's what I love to hear. A person who really goes out there and watches the show is a friend of mine. All right. First question. How do you like the North Shore so far? The nightlife equal to or greater than New Orleans?
First part of the question, how do you like the North Shore? I don't like the North Shore. I love the North Shore. There's the opinion on the South Shore that they call the North Shore the Bore Shore, and I've actually had more fun up here than I anticipated. Good people, good cuisine.
Food better or worse?
Well, it's worse. Everything's worse, but it's not as bad. You know what I'm saying? Everything's better uptown, but it's not bad over here. The nightlife is pretty non-existent. You try to recruit the soccer team to get beer. They're not going to get beers after the game. So Chad,
we'll get to that in a minute. Also, we have a question regarding to that in a minute.
Whenever y'all are willing to go get drinks, we'll create the non-existent North Shore nightlife. So that's for us to create because it's not there right yet.
Follow-up question on New Orleans. How many murders have you personally seen in New Orleans?
Murder, 0.
0 murders. Okay. All right. Thefts?
Oh, yeah.
Countless.
2
Assault?
Assault, when like they're just verbally attacking, you mean?
All right, this isn't a question coming off right out the head. That's what we do here. I'm kind of fun and just know what to say. What would you say to a North Shore person a great night in New Orleans would be? Where would you start us? Where would you end us? A great night, starting at 7 o'clock.
I think there's no more fun to be had in New Orleans than a Zephyr game. I would take
Zephyr game, not expecting that.
I would take the lucky guest of mine through 9 grueling innings of minor league baseball, and we'll just listen to the game in the radio. We won't talk too much. We'll just watch the Zephyrs game in silence, and then we'll go down Airlines Highway. Maybe go to CC's Pizza.
Hers great this time of year.
It is. The customer service is unmatched. And then we'd go call it an early night.
Early night.
Zephyrs
in bed by 10:30.
Yeah, we'd go to the Zephyrs game.
Can we have cookies and milk?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Craziest story you have from the Chocolate City?
By Chocolate City.
That's New Orleans.
The Ray Nagin comment.
Yes.
I have lived in Tanzania, so I thought you meant one. So, I mean, I got all kinds of crazy stories. That's for a beer, not for...
Not for YouTube.
Yeah, not for YouTube.
Trump or Hillary, and why?
Trump, because we want to make America great.
Going to make America great again. Okay. More stressful, being a father or being a Saints fan this year?
Being a Saints fan.
Why? Elaborate.
We have Andrews Pete starting on our offensive line, who is playing during the last hurrah of Drew Brees' Hall of Fame legendary career, and it's just so sad to think of what Mickey Loomis has created around Brees' last hurrah. He was dealt such a good hand, and he's playing it so poorly, and now we're 0-2, and it's just abysmal. It's pathetic. It's terrible. The performance, just who we have on the field surrounding Drew Brees. I mean, Drew Brees is still the best in the league, and we have no one around him. It's just sad what we've turned into. Our salary cap's a mess. We're struggling. It's ugly. I still love him with all my heart. But, you say, we're 0-2. We could have won those 2. No, we're not playing winning football. Yeah, we were in those games. You could just tell we're not. the special, the feeling, the mojo that was going on, 5, 6, 7 years ago is so far away now, and yet Mickey Loomis and everybody won't just blow it up and turn the next page, and we're just trying to squeeze all the juice out of this fruit. There's no juice left. We got to turn the page. I'm not saying go with Garrett Grayson. I'm just saying we got to move on. This is over.
Speaking of Breeze, I thought about this. Isn't a question, but I thought about this the other day. Do you think that over the past 15, 20 years, we've been spoiled with amazing quarterback play, and now it's going to, for the next 15 years, not just Breeze, Favre, Elway, Manning, Tom Brady's going to retire in the next 2 or 3 years. Breeze is going to retire. After they leave, and Carson Palmer's going to be gone, he's been great for a while, you'll have Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson,
Carson Wentz. I think
Carson Wentz, he's a rookie.
Wentz might be a keeper.
But do you think that it's going to go down tremendously from what we've had? I think we've been spoiled in the past 15 years by quarterback
Brady,
play.
Rodgers, I get what you're saying.
Like, we're not going to have – so there's never going to be – in the next 20 years, we won't have a rivalry like Brady-Manning.
No, those don't grow on trees. I agree with that. However, with how the rules are going with the NFL, it's so catered towards the NFL quarterback that you might always see that high-level quarterback play because that's what the rules are designed for. So, okay, yeah, you're not going to have Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. No. But the Cam Newtons, the next crop isn't that far of a drop.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, yes, we're spoiled, but there's always going to be fruitful quarterbacks down the road.
Always up. Next man up. All right. Next question. Being 2-0 so far, do you think us rednecks from the North Shore know anything about fantasy or life in general?
I would say Chad has life pretty well figured out, and fantasy football pretty well figured out. I would say Luke does not have football figured out, but he's got life pretty well figured out. Cole Bodian, I don't know how he's doing in fantasy football, but I think he's a good egg. He's got life pretty well figured out.
All right, next question. That was great. Marry, F word, kill, Sean Payton, Drew Brees, your wife.
It wouldn't be funny if I said marry my wife.
Be
if I had the opportunity to marry Drew Brees and go everywhere with him, I would not do it. I'd marry my wife, of course. I'd kill Sean Payton, and I'd fuck the shit out of Drew Brees.
I bet he's really good. Do you think anyone poses a threat to you from winning it all in the B-League? No. Okay. Short and simple. Did having to give up your amazing Saints season tickets make you think twice about taking this job at Elevation Station?
Yep. No fun. Saints games, I hyperventilate.
You went from being looking forward to every Sunday to now we work on Sundays and we miss every game.
Yep, it's no fun. Thanks for
elaborating.
Stopping the truth into me like that. Yeah, it's true. But the good of Elevation Station heavily outweighs the bad of missing football Sunday.
What happens one day in 3-4 years, magically, Saints go 16-0, win the Super Bowl, and you miss every game you're not, and you can't go to one? What's the thought process through George Landrum's head?
That as you get older, priorities change. And unfortunately, the games of children turn into ambitions of men.
Great cliche. That was beautiful. Let's see. Besides me, who's your favorite person you've met from the Mega League out of all 23 people? 22, counting us two. Favorite person and why? And I think you haven't met like 7.
I'll run through the names of my favorite ones.
First person he names is going to be his favorite, so just I'm keeping that in mind for the viewers out there. First person he names is his favorite.
Loud DJ has his moments.
DJ Thompson. Loud DJ.
Loud DJ. We bonded in a car ride. Luke is a terrific.
Over under 25 words said by Loud DJ in that 7-hour car ride.
Under, but he did put out 42 tweets.
Okay.
Luke's great. All Bodians are good. Only 2 are in the.
You know the third Bodian, Nick.
He's not in the.
Not in the league. I forgot. Sorry, stupid by the questionnaire guy.
My favorite is Chad.
Chad Krieger, our Mega League commish. What a lad.
DJ Happy, he's cool.
DJ Happy. What about Gio Horseman?
Gio, we had a good night. We had our fair share of fun.
Yeah, you share the same name.
George is a good egg.
All right. second to last question. Why won't people like Chad, Cole, Luke, and Sam get beers with you after soccer games?
I don't know. This is terrible. But my last team, we got drunk just about every game. And this team, they don't want to. I don't know. That is their Achilles heel. That is
And
their,
Sebastian too. He's on that team.
Yeah, guys, this is me telling you wholeheartedly, we need to start getting beers after soccer games.
You guys are living your youth right now. And,
Yeah, y'all even married. Y'all
you're not married, no kids.
Let's get beers after we win. If we win the championship, we didn't even get beers.
That's really disappointing. You guys are 27, 28 years old. You're going to look back
great
in
soccer
10 years.
players, terrible beer drinkers.
Yeah. How do you feel about Luke tearing his ACL? How bad
It's
is it
a modern day
for
tragedy. You know, when you
How
see,
bad is it for the Kings of the North?
when you see, the APs going out, Keenan Allen's getting, right there with it is Luke. That should be on the bottom line ticker. That should be something that everyone's talking about.
I'm surprised that didn't go viral.
Maybe it's going viral right now.
Once this
while
video
we're
comes out, I got a
conversing.
feeling that the Luke Bodian story is going to be out there. Scott Van Pelt's going to pick it up. All right, last question. Favorite non-Saints player of all time and why? This is what we call dead air on television.
I don't know.
I'll give you mine. Brett Favre. Big Favre
Can
fan.
it be a coach?
No, it can't.
All right. Well, I wanted to say
Player.
Rob Ryan, even though he coached the Saints. Rob Ryan is the most beautiful, terrific human being on earth.
He's got a head of lettuce on that head. Beautiful.
I used to think Warren Sapp was funny, but nowadays, no.
Oh.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. All right, I was about to say Warren Sapp, the felon. Okay. That's great. All
New
right.
Orleanians love crime.
Yeah.
They're criminals.
Big crime guy. All right, so I have my picks for the week, and you don't know any of these teams or anything. I have me beating Tyler Marceline, which I'm probably not. I did just make a fantastic trade with Cole. I got Theo Riddick for Michael Crabtree, basically. I'm very excited about that. Chad crawls out of the hole, making Dexter 0-3. How do you feel about 0-3 teams? Do you think they have a shot to make the playoffs?
No, they're just getting away.
Just getting our way. 0-3 teams, you're getting relegated by George Landrum. Kevin steamrolls over Donald. Harry takes out Sebi. Chase defeats Brennan. And then Sam goes 3-0, which just kills me to say. And he beats DJ, who I've gone on record saying I think DJ has. Actually, Dexter has the worst team by far. I think DJ has a bad team too. I'm 0-2 though, so I can't really say anything. I'd love to do the Meg League B League picks, but we forgot. Do you think you're going to win this week?
I do.
You do? Who do you play?
I don't know.
He doesn't even know. You picked Kelvin Benjamin, correct?
Correct.
You were very excited about that. Are you afraid you have Demaryius Thomas also, correct?
Correct.
Are you afraid his hip is going to give out?
No, because I like how y'all do the 2 wide receivers and then the flex.
Mhm.
We do 3 wide receiver and then 2 running back. So that gives you a lot of options. So I still have Cookie and Benjamin, so I'm happy with my team.
Brandon Cooks is pretty solid guy.
Yeah, good guy, good chef, great dancer, great finger painter. But that's beside the point. I got a good team.
Good. Who's your quarterback?
I got Lucky. Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck. He's not bad. If you have him, he's really good.
He just lost Dante Moncrief for a month and a half.
He did.
Life has been overcoming adversity, and Philip Dorsett will help us overcome.
That, absolutely. Just a side note, Alex Smith doesn't deserve to be in the NFL. That poor performance that he had, I think he gave me 3 points. Alex Smith probably just needs to retire. Jamal Charles, I just saw that he's going to be out another week, so I'm excited about that for other reasons. You got anything for us? Last couple seconds here.
God bless everybody, and bring your kids to Elevation Station.
Yeah, half price jump for any Mega Leaguers, correct?
Yes, I'm a Mega Leaguer, and I'll get you in for real cheap.
Promo code Mega Leaguer 10. Mega Leaguer 10. All right, guys. See y'all later. Have a good day.
Au revoir.
Good luck this week, injury free.